What is going on, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Trading to Glory. Today, we're getting a little bit risky in this channel so far in the Trading to Glory. We've done a lot of safe investments. We haven't lost many coins on any investments so far. And not that I'm trying to lose coins on an investment or anything, but I do want to just take a little bit of a risk today because I feel like it's a good time to do so. So, just to put you guys into perspective, this is what Dembele sold for yesterday and Goretzka sold for yesterday. I sold both those guys last night, about maybe 6 to 12 hours before this new SBC dropped today. And that's what they were going for. And then today, we started to pick up more Dembeles. I got one for 55, 55, and 55. That's 3 different cards right there for 55K. And then got another one here for 55.5. So I've got four of them right now for 55.5K. And I've also got a Robin for 50, and that's another Robin for 50. I got a Benatia for 65 and 73. And then I've got a couple Gutsas, which are lower budget cards, but I got them for 6, 6, and 6.6. Last, guys, this is kind of my idea. I want to go all in. Not all in, but like 500 to 600K more on certain cards, depending on their prices. But right now, Dembele at 59 to 60K just seems like a good price to me because I feel like I know this market a little bit better now. And although there is supply hitting the market from the new SBC called No Easy Games, there is definitely supply. I meant to search Dembele here. There is supply from the SBC. There's still only 3 pages of Dembele on the market, which means it's only like 27, 28 cards for Dembele on the market. Only a few people would really need to go out and be picking up those Dembeles for him to actually have a significant rise in price. And we've seen how dynamic in price these cards have been. They rise, they drop, they rise, they drop. They are super dynamic. And a lot of that comes down to their rarity. And so what I was thinking is maybe go out and find some decent deals on Dembele, Robin, on maybe Benatia or Goretzka, maybe Heung-min Son, and maybe Toprak, maybe Gutsa. Any cards needed for the Milinkovic-Savic SBC. Oh, that's a 53K card. I hope I get that. Hold on. All right. I kind of panicked there that I wasn't going to get that card. 53K. So I'm just kind of, yeah, I'm just full sending it right now. I'm picking up any card I see a deal on because I feel like all I would have to do is hold for like 6 hours. I've already seen Robin change prices so much today. Robin's he went from about 85 to 90K, which is what he was last night. He dropped all the way down to 50,000 coins earlier today. You guys saw me. I got 2 of them for 50K. He's already back up to 60, almost. Yeah, he's already back up to 60K. I'm already making about 8K profit on that card if I were to sell right now, per card. And we've already seen that with Robin. So I feel like, yeah, he's a little bit higher rated. And if you take a look at the amount of Robins on the market, it's a little bit less than Dembele. Not quite as many, but there's still like 2 pages. So only like 18 or 19 cards for Robin, only like 28, 29 cards for Dembele. So not too different in the amount of cards on the market. I feel like Dembele will be soon after Robin. He's going to start rising as well, especially if we get later into the night. Because right now, it's almost 5 p.m. Eastern, which means it's still kind of prime time. Anything between like, noon Eastern and 5 p.m. Eastern is prime time because that's when North America and Europe are on the game. But as we get later into the night, more people from Europe are going to go to sleep. Less cards are going to be on the market. It's going to be a better time to pick up cards. See if we can get that Dembele on bid as well. But yeah, 59K is something I'm not against. I'm not against spending. Even 60K, I feel like I could be able to flip these cards for like 68 or 70 just within the next 24 hours. The only problem is, are they going to drop another SBC that gives UCL cards tomorrow? I don't think they will. I think I have at least 48 hours to sell these cards, which gives me time. So that's the topic of today's video for the most part, guys. If you've been enjoying the Trading to Glory series, if you've learned anything on this series, or if you're just interested in what we're doing in this video, make sure to drop a like and comment down below any questions you have about the market, and I'll get to as many of you guys as I possibly can. But let's go ahead and get into more UCL buying. I've gone out and picked up a couple more cards. Just got a really good deal on that Dembele. I was going to show you his price, but I accidentally just sent him to transfer list. Let me show you guys here in a second. But Dembele, I can already tell he's rising in price because there's like when I got into a bid war, people were willing to bid all the way up to the price of the buy now cards, which is a good hint that those buy now cards are about to get bought and go up in price. So this Dembele, which was just at like 59K, I can kind of already tell that like he's still like 60K, but there's way less cards on the market. There's way more demand I'm seeing on the bids. I definitely see this card continuing to rise up in price. So I've got a lot of Dembeles. I'm good with him. What I'm seeing though is like even lower rated cards like Goretzka and even Heung-min Son, they're still pretty low, and I might be able to get in on them. But yeah, we've got all these Dembeles now, 55, 53, 55. Got a 55, 57, 55, 58, and then that 51 that I just bought. It's fresh, but it has 4 owners, so it's still not as desirable. But a fresh card means that it hasn't had any games played on it, and it still has 7 contracts and everything. I guess the contract part doesn't really matter that much, but as long as there's like 0 games played, that counts as fresh. So you can see how this Robin card isn't fresh, this Benatia card isn't fresh. And you guys might be asking, why do you care? Because honestly, I don't really care about if a card's fresh or not, but it does sell for more. So when people are collecting cards in the game, especially the hardcore players, they will spend more to get a card fresh, especially like big icons and stuff. Any like big cards that they're buying for their team long term, like a Team of the Year Ronaldo or a Prime Baggio or something like that. If they're fresh, they will go for like 20% more than their normal price sometimes. Now, that's in certain examples, but yeah, they will go for a lot more than their actual price if they're fresh. So always keep an eye on if they're fresh, even if they're cards such as like Robin and Heung-min Son and Benatia. Even though these aren't like icons or freaking Team of the Year Ronaldos, they still might go for K or 2 more because they're fresh. Not like a ton more, but people will go out of their way to be like, okay, I don't really want a Son with 92 fitness. I'd rather go ahead and buy the one that's fresh for 500 more coins, something like that. So that's just something to keep in mind. Figured now's a good time to go ahead and start doing these squad building challenges that I haven't done yet. Obviously, we did. The UCL reward won no easy goals yesterday, but we are going to do play a blinder and then marquee matchup next tonight, especially while squad battle rewards are going, because that'll make cards even cheaper, especially the discard gold cards, the real cheap ones. So this is how I completed the play a blinder. I mean, I do use 83 Adon. He was already in my club, but he's literally tied for the cheapest Atletico card at like 850 or 900 coins. The cheapest UEFA League cards that I found that had really good links were Dahoud and Rode, and then you can link them with Diallo, or you can also go with any Dortmund center back for that matter. Up top, we go with the Mexican League, and then we go with a couple of players from Lazio. We go with the Portuguese League goalkeeper, and then we obviously have La Liga, so that gets all 5 of the different leagues that we need, and then a maximum of 2 players from each nation. It actually isn't like a super cheap SBC to do. I'm not 100% sure if it was even worth doing, because I probably spent about 10 to 11K on that SBC, and you only get a 25K pack in return, which isn't going to guarantee you 11,000 coins in return, but it does guarantee you about like 7 or 8K, so I figured, let's go ahead and risk it, see if we can get ourselves a decent rare gold card. You never know. 25K packs could give out for us. That's blue. Is that a good sign? No, I thought because it was blue it was going to give us like a UCL card. Instead, gives us a 78 rated rare. I mean, literally, we don't get any good packs. Unfortunately, with this account, man, we are literally going to have to trade to every single coin because we do not get good packs. We do not get any breaks with EA. Sucks. I just absolutely love these cards, man. Even after Dembele's already starting to rise, there's still people listing for that price he was beforehand. Like, he's up to like 62K now. And I just got another for 53K. I got another Goretzka, a couple Goretzkas for 60K. I'm starting to invest in them. I've already put 800 to 900K into these cards. So, yeah, that title, or whatever I title this video, maybe like, investing everything or something like that. It's not wrong. We are going full send today with our investments. It's probably the most I've put into investments in total coinage so far this year, about 900K. And as we're seeing their prices, we got 2 Robin cards earlier today for 50K, and that Robin is already up to he's already up to 70, so he's risen 20K already. That's times 2 after tax. Maybe about 3.5K tax to like 7K tax on 40K profit is about 33K on him alone. Then we've got Mehdi Benatia, who we got for 65K and 73K. So that's 4,000 coin tax on 82K, or I guess it'd be 4K tax on 9K, so that'd be 5K profit, and then 4K tax on 17K. So about 22,000 coins on Benatia alone. And then we've got our Dembeles, and we have 8 or 9 Dembeles now, probably on average for 55K. And we saw that card. He's about 62,000 right now. So he's up about 7K to 8K. So 7K per card with 3K tax. It's 4K per card times 8. We've already made 32,000 coins on Dembeles. And then on Goretzka, we've already probably made a couple thousand coins. Not too much because he was our most recent buy. But he's about 65K. We bought him for 60K each. If we sold him for 66, assuming so, that would be about 3K tax still. So still about like 6,000 coin profit total. And then the Gutsa cards, we've got 3 Gutsas for about, what was it? I think we got them for 6K, 6.5K each. And Gertza's going for, let's see, he's a lower rated one. There's a lot more supply. Maybe 8K. So we're making like 2K per card on him as well. So probably adds up to about 5,000 coins. Not bad, guys. We are doing pretty solid with these investments already, and it's still early in the night. With the squad battle rewards, we know that there's not going to be any of these cards in squad battle rewards. So the only thing that can happen is these cards could just go up higher because more people will have more coins to spend from the squad battle rewards, and just have more coins, more buying power, and that would push these prices up just a little bit more than they already are. So that's what I'm looking forward to in the next 12 hours with this fluctuation of blue cards. That concludes most of the UCL buying that I've done today. We've got 2 Benatias, 2 Robin, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 Dembele, 2 Goretzka, and 3 Gutsa. So those are all the UCL cards that I went out and bought. Adds up to probably a little over 900,000 coins of UCL cards. But now we have 760K left, which, you know, that's a good amount to have. Like, obviously, that's way more than we need for Sunday bidding. Really, for Sunday bidding and Sunday sniping, 50K would suffice for most of the time. So that's probably all we're going to do for that. But the shift that we're making is towards Sunday bidding because the squad battle rewards are going to be dropping in less than 20 minutes. So that means that people are going to get their packs in about 23 minutes. And when they open the packs, that's a huge supply of low-rated gold cards onto the market. So what I went out and did is I put together this list of cards that I'm not going to go ahead and show because, you know, it's only got like 40 to 50 players on it. Actually, it might be a little more than that, maybe like 70. But if everybody goes out and does these same cards, like on my stream right now, we have over 200 people in here. So if everybody uses the same cards, then they're not going to work as well anymore because we're just going to be bidding against each other and sniping against each other. But all of these non-rare cards that I have and rare cards, they go for over 1.5 thousand coins. And so what will happen is they probably are going to drop to less than a K, well less than a K. Some of them down all the way to 400 coins on snipes and on bids. And then just in 12 to 16 hours later, I'll be able to sell those same cards back onto the market for almost what they were going for before the squad battle rewards. Normally, they don't get back up to the complete price. So I'll give you an example of one of the cards. So we're going to go ahead and look at one of the cards as an example, guys. And one of them is Sanson. So Sanson is one of the examples. He is going for about, looks like 3K, approximately, maybe 2.6K, but around 3K. This card could get down to like 1.2 thousand coins today on bids and on snipes. You should be able to get them for that. And then you could be able to like sell them back on for about 2,200. So that's kind of like the normal fluctuation of the card. It'll go from like 29K or 2,900, drops down to like about 1,100, 1,200, and then rises back up to 2,200. It doesn't really hit that 2.9K again, unless there was another SBC throughout the week and you wanted to hold till like Wednesday or something, which you can. It's totally not against that. You can also hold it till next weekend if you really wanted to. But I'm more of a quick flip on these Sunday bidding cards and Sunday sniping cards. So essentially, if you do the math, you think about it: when do you snipe? When do you snipe? And when do you bid? So Squad Battles always ends on Sunday nights, and that's when the rewards come out. But at the end of this 16.5 minutes, the rewards won't come out for another 5 minutes. It's not until 7:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time before the rewards come out. And it normally takes like 15 to 30 seconds for the first people to start listing their cards. So that's about when you start sniping. You snipe for an hour, and then at 8:05 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you start bidding, because that's when the flood of cards that got listed on just open bid for their default price, those start hitting the final minutes of their listing, and you're able to sneak those on bid for really cheap, because one, there's just so much supply of these cards that there's just no way for one person to go out and bid on all of them. So there's a lot of different cards you can go out and bid for. Hundreds of different cards would work. I try to put together a list every single week of the best cards, and Squad Battle rewards, honestly, not as effective as last year. Still works for sure, but not as effective as in FIFA 18. What is just as effective is like Thursday mornings at 3 a.m. on Thursday morning, when Division Rival rewards are out and Weekend League rewards are out. That's going to be the best time of the week to use this guide in terms of sniping these cards. So I actually give this guide away to any of my Twitch subscribers. That's just one of the perks for being a Twitch sub over there. So if you guys want to just go watch my streams and give it a shot, I would love to see you guys in the chat. The link is down below. Just go ahead and drop it a follow. Twitch.tv/ELYYT, same spelling as my YouTube channel. But that's going to start here in about 20 minutes from now. So that's what we're going to transition into. But before that, we're going to go ahead and maybe start working on marquee matchups as well. Honestly, guys, the sniping has been super successful, but I got market banned like 25 minutes ago, and I still haven't gotten unbanned. So I'm going to get onto the web app and do the rest of it on the bidding part on the web app. But here is just an update. I went all in on Kalinic, because that's a card that goes for like 1,900 to 2K, and I got a ton of him for everything less than 1,200 coins, it looks like. Some for as low as 450 and 500 coins. But we got quite a few of him, and so I'm making like at least 700 coins even on the worst one. So we'll say we average like 1,000 coin profit per card, and we've got 11, 21, about 30, almost about 30 Kalinic so far. So that's 30k profit already, and we're not even to the bidding yet. And the bidding, it can be hit or miss. Sometimes the cards that you are going for, there's just so much competition on the bidding, and you're not able to get any cards, and then by the time you find a card that works out well for you, it's too late, and they're starting to not be as popular on the market, or the supply is dying down later in the hour. But as you can see, I can't get on the market. This is the first market ban I've had in a little while, which is a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is I'm getting back into sniping and making profit on the market a lot more. I'm using the market a lot more. Bad thing is, how is this not fixed yet, EA? All right? Like, there should be a way for you to tell I'm not a freaking robot by now, all right? Give me a CAPTCHA. That's the point of a CAPTCHA. Give me a CAPTCHA and let me back on the market. I'm fine with that. But, like, market banning me for a freaking hour and, like, some of the best times of the week for sniping and trading, it's just stupid, honestly. But, yeah, that's what we're going to have to do, is we're going to have to get on the web app and do our bidding on there. And hopefully not get bid banned on the web app as well. One like equal one prayer. So basically, right before the squad battle bidding started, we got back on the market, and now I'm bid banned, but we got so many cards. It's actually been super successful weekend. Like, honestly, the squad battle rewards, like, it's making a comeback now. But as you guys can see, like, I can't, well, that's a bad example because that one's expired. But let me go to the next page. If transfer targets wasn't completely broken, I can't outbid anymore on the console. I'm not sure if I can on web app, but yeah, it won't matter what I bid. It's not going to let me. So I'm going to have to get on the web app real quick and rebid on all those cards if it lets me. Just finished marquee matchups. We get 5 packs in return. 2 of them are silver, and only like 1 or 2 of them are even good. But since we don't spend very much on it, it's kind of worth doing. But before we get into those packs, I want to show you everything I got on bid. So we saw most of those Kalinic earlier. Got a bunch of Rodriguez. Got a bunch of Havidez, Vecino, Kalinic all day. And then at the end, we also got a couple of Courage. We filled up our transfer list. This was probably the best day for Sunday bidding so far in FIFA 19. It was absolutely unreal, and it should be very similar this Thursday morning on Division Rivals and with the Weekend League rewards as well. So we're going to go ahead and skip through the silver packs real quickly, get those finished because we're not expecting much in those. Obviously, these are like mostly cards we're going to use in future SBCs. Pretty much a cycle of being used in SBCs for marquee matchups, because I use a lot of these silvers in the marquee matchups and a lot of bronzes and stuff, and they're used quite a bit because some of them don't have rating requirements or gold requirements, so makes it so you can use some of the cheaper ones. All right, second silver pack was actually decent. We get this right back from Monaco. I don't think he's going to go for much right now, but I feel like eventually that card's going to go for something. We'll just send all of those to the club. On to the decent packs, a jumbo gold pack, which is basically 7.5, but with more non-rares in here. So it's still only 3 rare cards. Could still be decent. Not with my pack look, though, I guess. Not really. Got Amrabat in that pack. I think we get a 25k pack as well in here. See if we got any decent consumables in here that are worth... I mean, we'll just sell most of those. Ooh, a Hunter. Those actually do sell. I'm happy with that. Sorry to any Newcastle fans. Not going to be wearing the kit. And then we'll just go ahead and keep finisher. The rest of these we can go ahead and hold on to, I think. Just go ahead and quick sell those. And then on to the good packs. We got a premium gold players pack and a small prime gold players pack. This is actually decent. You get 3 rare gold players. So 6 rare gold players in these two. I'm feeling something out of these packs. All right? I'm feeling something out of these packs right now. I'm gonna get something. I knew it. At least a board drop here. Oh, could it? Oh, Viviano. Could it be Buffon is what I was about to say. That would have been nice. Unfortunately, no Buffon. Only Viviano. But, at least we got a board drop, right? Could be worse. Could be way worse. Hold on. Let me go ahead and go to my transfer list and get rid of that one thing I accidentally sent to it. Final pack, 12 gold players, 3 rare cards. Maybe we'll get a UCL Live in this pack. Probably not. Maybe. No, my God, no board drop. All right. Well, we got one board drop out of marquee matchup, and it was possibly the cheapest 83 in the game, actually. I think our best pull out of all those marquee matchups was actually that Hunter chemistry style. Nonetheless, guys, this has been a very successful episode. Definitely stop by the next episode to see what we sell these blue cards for. Thank you so much for watching it all, guys. Make sure to drop a like if you've made it this far, and drop any comments down below if you have any questions. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.